Welcome to iSpa's Product Learning Lab. Matteo Bruceferi, General Manager for the LEMI Group, joins us today to share information on his company's latest and greatest offerings. Matteo, let's jump right in. We can't wait to hear about the offerings that you've chosen to highlight here in the iSpa Product Learning Lab. So thank you for joining us today, Matteo.
Thank you, Patrick. Hi, everybody. So today I would like to present you our Spa Dream, which is one of our latest product that we launched in the market the past year. So Spa Dream is a table which can be featured with a heated water mattress or a quartz version as well. We designed together with Jean-Guy de Gabriel 2 different protocols that can be provided on this table. So one is called Ocean Dream and the other one is Sand-Tide. So those two treatments are designed to highlight and to taking advantage of the function of the table. So this particular table can tilt, so it can not only goes up and down electrically, but of course it can tilt in both ways, and it can be in 2 different versions, as I said. So we designed a specific protocol to be provided together with the water mattress, so you can experience a specific protocol designed to enhance the effect of the water, or another specific protocol designed to enhance the effect of the quartz. Both of them are really unique treatment. And with the table, we are providing the manual, of course, of both treatment together with the videos. So you can actually train your staff through a video on how to provide these services, this treatment. Those are not only massages that you can put into your menu, but are also tips and maneuver that you can use to custom make your own treatment, for example.
So the table, it goes up and down, but it also tilts?
Yep. Yes, it tilts in both ways. So you can have like head up, feet down, and vice versa. So during the treatment, we have specific moments where when you are tilting, let's say, the customer. And the amazing thing is that due to the effect of the water or the relaxation of the quartz and the involvement you have on the treatment, you don't even feel when the mattress is moving and when you are in a different position. You can get the benefit of being, for example, with your head up, leg down, and vice versa, because you can really have a deep relaxation for your spine, for example. But you never feel like sick, let's say, because if you try to lie head down and feet up, after a while you might feel sick. But if you reach this position slowly during the treatment, you never realize actually in which position you are, so you never feel sick, and you can get the whole benefit of this position as well.
So why did you all at LEMI Group decide to make the table with that type of functionality? Was that for the therapist body dynamics, or what was your thought process behind that?
We wanted to bring the massage in a different level, and we wanted to create a table that could be used as well for other kind of services. So, for example, if you want to provide a face treatment, for example, you can raise a bit the head part and have an easier access for the therapist on the back of the table to provide a treatment. Then, after we realized that, we were thinking about, okay, why don't we go in the other position, because nobody's doing this. And so it was actually a kind of experiment that we did. So we create the move, the tilting goes in the other ways, and we wanted to see what was the effect of this position. And we actually realized it is really very relaxing for the back, and it helps a lot the therapist in certain maneuvers, especially when he's working on the legs, for example, as well. So we create this movement, and then we involve the Jean-Guy to help us in creating a specific protocol that can be used, because otherwise, I mean, we want to create something that can be used for all. It can be useful for all therapists and can be presented to the customer with a certain protocol. If we only create a table without a protocol to sustain this kind of table, it will be very difficult for spas to present it and to motivate the customer on why they should try this kind of table. So we decided to design those two treatments to explain to our customer how to use all those functions and these specific movements that this table has, because it's really unique. So I understand it might be difficult, to just to invent a treatment from the beginning. So we decided to create those two treatments that can be customized, or can be, you can take a small piece of it, for example, and incorporate it into your standard massage, or you can create your own treatment. You can modify the treatment yourself. So it's really a good way to create new treatments for spas. And we wanted to create this as tips as well for how to use the table.
And so the spa has a choice, correct? They can either have the gemstones, the quartz,
exactly,
and have a water mattress, or can they have both?
So the table is exactly the same. You can fill it either with a water pillow or with the quartz. So you can go for a version, for example, and keep it for 3 to 4 months. And then when the season change, you can also change your offer by removing, for example, the water pillow and fill it with the quartz. So you're always buying this kind of table, having this kind of table in your spa. You always have the possibility to change and to innovate the treatment you are presenting without actually changing the equipment.
You almost have two tables in one table, correct?
Exactly.
And when you have it with the water filling it, does the guest have the sensation of almost floating? What is the sensation for the guest when they're laying on that water mattress?
You feel like you're floating, but the good thing is that we divided the mattress in 4 different pillows, and this allows us to give a good stability to the guests. So you feel like you're floating, but you don't have the I don't know how to describe it. The feeling of being on a boat. So you don't feel like you're floating this way. You are floating. You're on something very comfortable, very relaxing, hot, which warm up all your muscle and help you to release your muscle. But you can have a strong massage, a deep tissue, without moving, without feeling like you are without being both sick, let's say.
You basically have the warmth and the cushion support of the water while you're having service. You're not rocking like you're on a boat. It's not a water bed.
Exactly. And this is really comfortable, but I also have to say that the quartz version is very comfortable as well. And I tried it, and honestly, at the beginning, I was a bit skeptical because I said, the water pillow, you can imagine how comfortable it can be. It's warm, it's like you're floating. So everybody can imagine how comfortable that can be. But when you think about your lining on the quartz, I don't think everybody is thinking like, oh, that should be very comfortable. So I was a bit skeptical at the beginning. I tried, and I have to say that when you go on it, if you adapt a bit, you need to move a bit, and then the quartz suddenly get the shape of your body. There is a certain maneuver that we explain into the protocol to help the guest and to welcome the guest on the table that makes you feel really, really comfortable. And the sound of the quartz moving is really amazing. That's why we call it sand tide, because it really sounds like a tide, the waves which are going back and forth. So the sound is really similar, really close to the ocean, and gives you a very deep relaxation since the beginning. Funny thing, during the video, when we filmed the video, the model we were using to film the video actually fell asleep during the treatment. She completely fell asleep. We need to wake her up at the end. That was a good. She was sorry. I said, no, don't be sorry, because this is amazing. It really feels like, I mean, it really shows that the mattress is relaxing, even though can helps you to work very deep into the muscle.
And when the therapist sets up the table with quartz, are they putting a sheet over the quartz?
Yes.
Yes, lay directly into the quartz. How is that set up?
No, there is a sheet that we provide together with the table with a special size that you can use to cover completely the table. So the guest never really touch the quartz. That says never in touch directly with the quartz. It's in touch with the sheet only. And yeah, because otherwise, if it will be really messy if you start to go in touch with the quartz, because quartz can go anywhere. We cover it with the sheet, and you can lie on that, and it's really comfortable, really. And the good thing is that the quartz makes you feel really comfortable, but also really helps the therapist in going deep into the muscle. So having making a deep tissue, providing a deep tissue on this table is really much easier, and you can provide a good treatment with less effort than a normal table, because the response you have from the quartz is really good. So you can work deep into the muscle without too much effort.
That's great. That's great. So Matteo, in our time left, I have one other question for you. We have lots of new spa managers and spa directors who've come into the market who may not be fully familiar with all of our wonderful resource partners. Can you tell them and tell me why a company, why spa should do business with LEMI Group?
Well, we are an Italian-based company which has offices and distributors all over the world, which are providing a great service. We have a huge level, very high level of customization. We are very good in customizing and creating custom-made solution for spa. And we also have what we call, beside our warranties, of course, which are up to 10 years, we have what we call the LEMI lifetime assistance, which means no matter how old is the table, we are always here. We are always able to provide maintenance and service on this. So with LEMI, we are fast in delivery, good in customization, and always there to help you in case you have any problem.
That's great. Matteo, thank you so much for joining us. You all be sure to explore LEMI Group's Product Learning Lab profile to learn more about their amazing brand and to access their contact information. Thank you again, Matteo.
Thank you, Patrick.